Hi everybody, thanks for giving me 5 minutes of your time. I just wanted to send a little video before I put a blog together of something that I've been working on. This is a NetWeaver 750 stack, and one of the things that is kind of cool is the TCP capability that's coming out of the stack now. So I've got as a little example here where we've actually used the ABAP stack as a MQTT client. Which is, I guess, part of the IoT strategy, so we can use that to talk to our MQTT router, and we can control some of our little devices. So a little example I've got here, got a little ABAP program here. It doesn't do very much, but what it does is, it's important, is that we've got the ability to create a sort of a little TCP frame, and with that we can terminate with a set of custom characters. That's just so we know when the end is, and the IP address of our MQTT server and the port. And so now we can actually make a TCP socket connection. Our MQTT server itself is sitting on top of the a Raspberry Pi. Raspberry Pi sitting there, so it's just running the MQTT service. We're using Mosquito, which is just one of the open source ones. You have a look at that. So we have a look at this guy here. We can see that's running. There's the broker running there. Other thing we've got is we've got a little ESP8266, which is a little Wi-Fi enabled microprocessor. I can see there's a lot of wires in this because it's got the USB down here for the programmer as well, but the little board there on the top left is the control, and that's connected to a little LED just there. And so what we're basically going to do is we're going to send commands from our ABAP stack, and we're going to turn that light on and off. The program that's running on the ESP8266 is basically a little program done with the Arduino editor, and you see basically there we subscribe to the example queue, and down here when we receive a message, if it says on, we turn the LED on, and if it's otherwise, we'll turn it off. Yeah, so let's give it a little go. So if we go back to our program over here and we start our program up, so we'll just send an on like this, and we'll hit F8, and if we watch the LED at the top there, you can see that goes on, and same if we type in off, it should turn off. Just to sort of prove that everything's going through MQTT through the broker, we've got this little guy here. So this is our just little broker client, and you can see the messages have arrived at that example queue, and there's our broker status there. So we've got a couple of things connected, but this is the version's been up. The other thing we could actually do if we wanted to is back on our Raspberry Pi here, we could actually subscribe through here. We can actually subscribe to that example queue, and then if I actually send that message again, oh, om's not going to help. Send on again, turn our LED back on. If we go back here, we can actually see that we received that message, so we can subscribe to that queue. So I mean, that was just a quick example, but having the ability to connect those things up is pretty cool with TCP, and I guess the next thing is to actually publish messages to the ABAP stack, but I think that'll be another discussion. Anyway, thanks for listening.